The Bitcoin bull flag is coming closer and closer towards that potential breakout, and in this exact video we will be talking about the price targets of this bull flag, and also I will be going over the criteria on how we could be trading this potential breakout of this Bitcoin bull flag. So don't forget to watch this video till the end. It's going to be an extremely important one because I will be going over the most important levels of support and resistance in this market. I will discuss my trade and much more important things here, so don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we once again smash it back about 400 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And once looking at that 8-minute short term of Bitcoin, we can currently start to see that Bitcoin is creating actually a beautiful bull flag scenario. Currently, you could also approach the market that we're consolidating sideways, what we clearly are also doing, because you can clearly see Bitcoin is finding horizontal support around that 22.4k, and it's finding horizontal resistance around that $23,100 target. So right now we're consolidating between this range, and what we really want to see here is a breakout either towards the upside or downside to have, of course, that potential breakout trade for Bitcoin. Of course, once looking at these trend lines, you can clearly see that we are having a downward sloping consolidation phase because we're forming lower highs at the moment on the candle closes and also lower lows, and that is of course confirming that we're currently in a small downward sloping trend here after we had that significant rally towards the upside, and that is usually how a bull flag is created. Also on the 4-hourly time frame, I discussed it yesterday already. We are currently creating that bull flag scenario. I have been talking about the price chart of Bitcoin and the pure analysis of the market structure. You can see the first run up was extremely parabolic. We consolidated sideways. We had another run up towards the upside. It was less exponential, and now is the question, are we going to have another parabolic relief towards the upside? And if it happens, and let's say the next parabolic run up towards the upside is going to be even weaker than the previous one, it could of course indicate that we're currently in a losing structure, what could confirm of course a massive correction towards the downside for Bitcoin, because then we're basically seeing a loss of momentum getting generated on every single next parabolic move towards the upside. So that is currently what I'm looking out for. I'm waiting to see whether Bitcoin is going to be having a breakout and whether it is going to be seeing more volatility. Talking then about that price target of this bull flag, you can currently see that if I will be measuring the exact price target of the breakout of this bull flag, it is going to come in somewhere around $25,000 on the top side, and that is also a very important level. Why am I saying so? Is because if I'm looking at the 12-hour time frame, the $25,000 was of course the low here in the Luna collapse and also the previous high that got us rejected right here. And if we retest this level, it's probably going to once again provide a lot of resistance in the price section of Bitcoin. So $25,000 is going to be also an important level to break for Bitcoin. But that is exactly the price target of this exact bull flag scenario for Bitcoin. If we do breach above $25,000, then I'm actually targeting for levels around $30,000 to $35,000 for Bitcoin. But you know what is very interesting right now here is that if we're looking at the previous support slash resistance, you can see here we got rejected, here we got rejected, here we got rejected, then we flipped this level into support, here we yet again got rejected, and look about what is currently happening. We are seeing this level flipping into support. We broke above it, and currently we're finding support around that 22.4 to 22.6k level. What is actually very interesting to see, this level is currently providing support significantly, and Bitcoin is still holding up the price above it. So things are still looking actually quite okay for Bitcoin. So right now, really, the thing we should be waiting on for the next big move for Bitcoin is either whether we're going to be breaking the top side of that downward sloping resistance line, or either once we're going to be breaking that lower side of that downward sloping support line, right? Once we do break above or below any of these levels, that is the point where volatility is really going to hit, and how you could be trading a bull flag is on the point where we're going to confirm the breakout towards the upside, or the point where we confirm the breakout towards the downside. That is the point where you either open up your long or short position, and this could definitely be a significant trade. If we do break bearish, the price target for me is going to be somewhere around 21.2k, because this is of course a very strong previous level of resistance, and I honestly expect if we have a retest of this level that it is going to be providing a significant amount of support. So that is what I'm currently looking for. If we do touch that level, I am planning to scale up my Bitcoin long position that currently is at $37,000 profit, and if we break bullish towards the upside and I'm able to of course monitor the price action on the exact breakout, I will also scale up my long position even more. So that is my strategy right now here. If you are interested in trading, you can right now sign up an account using Bybit. If you sign up an account using the link in the description, you can right now get a $30,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to check it out right now here. And if you're maybe willing to trade this ball and you're living living in the US and you can't use Bybit, you can right now use BitGet, because BitGet allows you to also trade Bitcoin with a $20,000 deposit bonus, and you can trade in the US without VPN and without KYC. But the reason why Bitcoin actually has been very boring lately for the past 3-4 days here, we've been consolidating sideways right here. I have a feeling that this could maybe last for another week. And the reason why is because if I'm looking at the trading economics calendar, we can see that on February the 1st, so Wednesday, February the 1st, we will have the US Federal Reserve interest rate hike decision, and that usually has a massive effect on the market. If I am looking at what currently is getting priced in terms of the interest rate hike, we can see that approximately 98% of the market is pricing in a 25 basis point hike. If it is going to come in higher than 25 basis points, probably the markets are going to dump. And if we get 25 basis points, it is already priced in. So that is a thing that you need to be aware of right now here. And of course, for the month after that, we're expecting another 25 basis point hike here. So that is currently what the anticipations of the market are. Right now, we also really have to wait and see what the tone of Jerome Powell is going to be. Is he still going to be very hawkish? Is he going to say that they are really going to slow down the rate hikes right now here? That is really the question, what we don't know yet. And that is also where the markets are probably waiting for. So be aware, February the 1st is going to be extremely volatile for markets. I will be live streaming this exact announcement, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel right now here, and then you're also going to stay exactly up to date about what is about to go down next week on February the 1st, because it's going to be having a massive impact on the markets. And looking at the 200 weekly moving average for Bitcoin, if you don't know, if you're like just starting in crypto trading, you don't know about the 200 weekly moving average yet so far, you definitely should do your research about it, because the 200 weekly moving average, historically speaking, always provided support for Bitcoin in the bear markets in 2015, in 2018-19, and also here in 2020 pandemic crash year. And then at the moment the crash in 2022 happened, we went below it, we moved above it, we had a small fake out, we moved below it again, and right now we are about to retest this exact level yet again here. And the 200 weekly moving average is such an important historical level of support and resistance that if we are going to be having another touch of this level, it could maybe provide a significant amount of resistance this time around here. So it is currently trading around 24.7k here. If we do approach this level, it's going to be very important to know. If we do confirm the breakout above this level, I will be definitely very relieved, but this is definitely a very important level to pay attention towards right now here. The 200 weekly moving average is just extremely important to pay attention towards, and right now it's trading above us around $25,000. And really what we want to see here is a clear breakout above it. If we get a rejection from it and we move lower, that could be a signal that Bitcoin could even potentially move lower from off this point onwards. Then of course the legendary support line still dancing from Bitcoin, and that is of course a good thing to see. If we ever will retest this level again, you will be the first one to know here on the channel, so don't forget to subscribe right now. I talked about it every single day right here, that I was buying in my long position, and that I was buying Bitcoin around this level. And if we will ever have the opportunity yet again, I will notify everyone on this channel, so don't forget to subscribe right now. But anyways, this was it for me on today's update video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, goodbye.